Well, another quiet day here to begin off this work and school week, and we've really been lucky to have a really quiet season here in tropic season. We have had a couple of storms though, and this is where we're going to start. The Atlantic, kind of right side-by-side storms, Imelda, and it's going to be Humberto. I do want to first start those satellite imagery that this bank of clouds that's here, this is going to be moving our way tomorrow. So I am going to increase the cloud cover here for us. And with the increased cloud cover, it's going to play a big part in temperatures, the time of the year where anything that's going to block out some sunlight is going to do a number on those. So I do expect those clouds to be where we are tomorrow. Let me show you what I was just beginning with here. Tropical storm Imelda. The 10 o'clock updates are in. Look how we've got the storm and the humidity spread all the way north in New England. And of course, we've got Humberto that's over here too. So side-by-side storms. Still tropical storm status, winds now at 65, north movement at 8. The thing is, it's not going to be moving north too much longer. It's going to start to make a bend north-northeast, and Bermuda insights for it once again. You did see the Bahamas, they were shaded in blue. Tropical storm warnings were up, but then it just been discontinued. Take a while for my system to update to get rid of those. Tropical storms still late tonight, early tomorrow, but expected to be a Category 1 storm. This is going to be our 4th hurricane this year. I mentioned this on my social media update that we were doing through our different streams and everything tonight, that our previous 3 hurricanes have all been major hurricanes. So that's been an interesting thing. Winds now down to 115 in Humberto. That is a Category 3. Will continue a weakening process, moving north and moving northeast once it clears Bermuda, and then continues to weaken and goes to post-tropical even as it reaches the northern Atlantic. So the forecast showing side-by-side storms, these are not going to interact in the way that they combine or revolve around each other, this Fujiwara effect, not going to be the case. Humberto is going to be the lead and kind of plays tugboat on it and taking Imelda with it. And then we're going to have a storm system dropping out of the northern jet stream, and that's going to combine with these storms. And by the time we go into the end of the week, these are nothing into the northern Atlantic, and the only people that need to be watching this is going to be Bermuda and the east coast of the United States and all the way up into Canada too. We're going to have some dangerous rip currents and very high surf and some tall waves too. Real-time temperatures, though, getting closer to home in our high-res forecast. Still 80 in the city, but we've got 70s already showing, where Bogalusa is almost into the 60s. Dew points go up a little bit at night, that's typical, but for most of the days they've still been below 70, which has still made 90, even 94 to 95 feel a bit more bearable. It is late season warmth that's here. A weak little spin in the atmosphere doesn't add any energy or rain chances. An isolated shower and storm possible, but it'll be by the end of the week. A storm system up about 4 miles into the air. It's going to increase our rain chances to get into Thursday and then lead into Gretna Fest weekend, anyone? 10% chance of a shower, hard pressed to find one tomorrow. Do you see the cloud cover starting to build? I'm going to take that temperature down to 90 to 89 here in town, officially at Armstrong International Lakefront. The dew point still to the 60s, still under 70, still okay. And then maybe Wednesday, another 1 or 2 dotted storms. You might go 10, 20%. Overnight, Wednesday to Thursday, could have a fading storm within here too. This is why I'm going to increase those rain chances during the day to about a 40% chance. We're right at 90, give or take a degree or 2 above and below. Dew point still not bad just yet. And we go into Thursday's forecast. Wants to show that the storm's likelier south of I-10. I do have a 40% chance region-wide. Now that storm system that lives up 4 miles in the air expected to backtrack here by the American forecast, the one here out of the U.S., and maybe bring in some hefty storms by the end of the week to the weekend. But let me tell you, these storms, when they are removed from steering currents in the jet stream, they're all over the place, which is why confidence is still very low in the forecast of where it's going to go. So we will bring some rain chances into the mix, but I will tell you, it's not the most confident forecast right now. But look at those temperatures. I am confident we're going to go down to highs to 86 over the weekend.